Ciao Bella, welcome to L'Uncinetto. I'm Christina and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. We are going to do a Label My Library today. Now this book, I did not realize that it has been 2 years. No, holy moly. Almost 3 years since I have done anything with this book. This is the Mandalas or Mandalas, depending on how you say it, to crochet. I did a book look on this in 2022. And I have looked at it, but I haven't done anything out of it. And this was one of the books that when I was going through and reorganizing all the stuff that was piled up over here and trying to figure all of that stuff out, I went through all of my videos and realized that I hadn't done a Label My Library for this. And I'm reaching the end right now. What just happened? We're still recording. Huh. I don't know, it just glitched. Something was weird, and I saw out of the corner of my eye, my computer did this weird, like, my face went all distorted. And then, okay, well, whatever. If this video makes it out into the world, then I didn't have to redo it. But if it did, then if I have to redo it, that means the sound was messed up, and you'll never see this anyway. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I have a sticky note over there that tells me which books, so I just have a small stack of books left that I either have to do a book look and a Label My Library on, or just a Label My Library. And I am reaching the end of my library. I don't have a lot of pattern books or crochet books. Most of the time I would find a pattern. Like, I have a very extensive digital collection of patterns. And, I use free patterns when I can, but it was difficult to have a lot of books in my life for a little while. And so when I started trying to have books with patterns and stitches and things, I either had to buy things online. So I have some like on my Kindle, or of course, like I said, digital patterns, or I had to make sure that I could put them on the one bookshelf that I had. So it became a little overwhelming to try to have, excuse me, to try to have 3 layers of books on one bookshelf. That was hard. And trying to, I could remember where everything was, but there were books that were stacked on top of books like this. There were books that were like this. And then I am one of those people that I don't want to bend the spine of my book if I can. I don't fold the book backwards. I don't dog ear pages. I don't do any of those kinds of things because I want the book to last. And yes, I know that you need to use the book, and I do use my books. But when I'm holding a book, like, I will hold the spine like open. I might open the book and show you, but I'm not going to break the spine of the book if I can help it. So I didn't want to have tons and tons of books on the shelf because it was the only bookshelf that I had. So I tried to do a lot of things digitally if I could, so that I could keep my patterns and stuff. But like I said, it's been almost 3 years since I have tried to pick a project out of this book. Now, originally when I bought this, I was collecting a certain colorways of yarn from a specific dyer. They were doing a villains collection, and I didn't get all of the villains because I was going to make one of these and have a round or a couple of rounds, whatever. I was going to figure out which one, and then divide the rounds by the number of villains. And they stopped doing the project. So I never was able to finish it. And then I did buy some yarn when I went to my family town in Italy. And I wanted to make something out of here for that. But I picked it up and I looked at it and I was like, okay, I want it to be the perfect one. And nothing in here like jumped out at me. So again, I put the book down. And now I'm picking it back up again to do a label my library and see which of the 30, there are 30 great patterns in this book. I did buy this off of Amazon. I'll put the link. I'll put the title, but I'll also put the link in the description box. I am not affiliated in any way, shape, or form with Amazon, so if you click on the link, I don't get any money. If you go to St. Martin's Griffin, which is the publisher, and buy it straight from there, or if you find I don't know how to say that, if you find the author and buy it straight from them, whatever you choose to do. If you want to buy the book, I don't make any money off of anywhere that you buy it. So it's not going to hurt my feelings if you don't click on the link. But I want it there for convenience if you want to see. Okay, 6 minutes in. I haven't even shown you the book. So let's see. Like I said, I have done a book look on this in 2022, so that will also be in the description box. And it will be at the end of the video. So I will point out one of the things that I liked about this book, and one of the reasons why I got it is because it has the written pattern and the chart. And I still am not good at reading charts. I can do them to a certain degree, but I don't have all the symbols memorized. So it's difficult. And this does give a very clear description of all of the pieces. I'm trying to get to the patterns. It gives all the pieces for the symbols and then the written pattern. So I really, really like that one. Okay. All right. So this, I'll show you just some, because this is just the pictures. So on here, there's a strawberry blossom, flirty 50s, pretty pieces, ice cream, handsome hoops, and dazzling days. So you can kind of get an idea of the patterns that are in here. And then on the next page, we have Make It Pop, Bewitching Basket Weave, Lovely Lace, Scallops of the Sea, Leaves and Lace, and Go with the Flow. They're numbered, so like, it's kind of hard to see. There's the number. Oh, it's like right here. So it tells you which one's which. And I like this because it doesn't give away the pattern. So you kind of get an idea of what's in there before you try to do it. The next set is Love Me Loops, Confetti Time, Starry Starry Night, Vintage Vibes, Pebble in the Pond, Layers and Loops. So those are all really nice. And then we have Courtly Crown, Say It with Flowers, Field of Wildflowers, Enchanted April, Granny Circle, and Dainty Daisy. Now, one of the beautiful things about these is you can use multiple different colors of yarn, like solid colors. You can use self-striping yarn, and depending on the size of the yarn, you know, the colors will work out differently, especially if it's a self-striping. So the next one is Oriental Lily, Marvelous Myriad, Delightful Doily, Tulips from Amsterdam, African Flower Love, and Rajasthan. I might have said that last one wrong. Let's see. Oh, and that's the end. So now we'll get into the, like, looking at the actual one so we can see which ones I might want to do. But at least you've seen them all, and if it's something that you want to do, you could try to get that. Oh, no. I'm just trying to go through and pick out a few that I like. These also remind me of, I never did them, but there were big projects. Was it Sophie's Choice? And a couple of the other ones. They're like there's a big book that you buy, this huge pattern. And they're like these big projects. But some of these kind of remind me of that. Oh, that one's pretty. The tulips from Amsterdam, but I wouldn't want to switch and do all the green and all the... Although I do have the thing that I have from Pensolo is a bunch of green. I'd have to add something in there, but I don't want to do that one. Oh, no, come back. Maybe that one. I'm running out of fingers. I'm running out of fingers. I don't want to do that one. I don't know why. No. Okay. Okay. So I think I have four. So the first one is the Rajasthan. It's just in order of the book as I was flipping through. The next one is the Starry Starry Night. The next one is the Marvelous Myriad. And then the Oriental Lily. So I'll show you them and then we'll narrow it down. So alright, so this is the Rajasthan. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I just moved the camera. Hello, folks. We're back again. Alright, so this is the Rajasthan. This way. I really like that one. And then we have the Starry Starry Night. That's nice. And then this one, the picture's on the next page. This one is the Marvelous Myriad. I really like that one. And then this is the Oriental Lily. Of course, I would not do the purple and pink and so forth, but... Alright, so what do we think? What do we think? I think maybe just because the Starry Starry Night really reminds me of a star blanket, which is something that I could essentially do without this book. I might let go of that one and just do... Lord, I hit the thing again. Sorry, friends. Let's come back. Come back to me, friends. There we go. um, I might let that one go and just do the other ones that I would need the book for. So we are going to mark them and I'll show you them again. Let me not put it on the picture. And then do this. All right, so actually, oh no. Okay, I will show you in the other pages. That way it's not so hard to look at. They're like all from the same page. I didn't even realize that. They're all from the same page. Okay. So this one is the Rajasthan. This one down here. That's the first one that's in the book that I picked. The next one is the Marvelous Myriad, which is this one. I really like all of the different kinds of stitches that you would do in this one. And then the Oriental Lily, not that one, that's the tulips. This one, go this way. This one is the Oriental Lily. This one right here. Bring it a little bit closer to you. So, those are the three that I have labeled, and that one's going to come out. Let me fix it. I hope that this has inspired you to look through your library. I know that for me, I was inspired to do this by Sam over at Memphis Makes. I did ask her when I started this segment if it was okay if I did it, because I just thought it was a great thing, and I thought it would bring some new life into my books and maybe give you guys some inspiration to look through your patterns, or to, if you wanted to buy the book, right, you could do something like that. But it would be something that we could all invest in, right? Whether it's looking through what we already have or finding things that we know that we would love to do, we can share that together. And if you have this book, let me know what you may have already made out of it or what you would like to make. How would you have done the patterns? Would you have made the patterns that would you want to make the patterns that I chose? Would you want to make some of the other ones? Like I said, I really love the pictures like these at the beginning, so you kind of get an idea of what they all are before you dive right in. So that was nice to be able to show you what that was. So I hope that you are doing well. I know for many people in many countries, Italy and the US, Mother's Day is this weekend. So whether you are the mother to a fur baby, or you are a mother to human children, or if you have had children and you have lost them, whatever the case may be, maybe you desperately want to be a mother and it's just never worked out. Whatever is in your heart, right? That's what matters in my mind, because you have that motherly feeling and that motherly joy to share with people. So even if you don't have children of your own, if you have nieces or nephews or friends' kids or whatever, I know my kids have been adopted by many of my closest friends, and I treasure them so much as friends, but also because they're there for my kids as well, in whatever capacity they can be. So if you celebrate Happy Mother's Day, and next week we have some Happy Mail coming up. Uh, Probably a fiber um, arts. No, I already did one of those. Fiber facts with you. And then I don't know, a wild card, something that will come. But if you have reached the end of this video, this is going to be the monthly hidden giveaway for May. And I would like to give you, if you are interested, a copy of this book. If I can send it to you via Amazon in the US, then I will do that. If you are not in the US and you would like a copy of it, I can send you the money for you to buy it on your Amazon if you have Amazon. We can do it that way because I would love for you. And, if this isn't something that you're interested in, then don't enter the giveaway. But if I can ship it to you through American Amazon, then I will do that. I'm going to sneeze. Nope. Yep. Oh, bless me. Um, but if you have this, and if you don't have it, if there's a similar type of book on your Amazon, we can arrange for that as well. So, the keyword is going to be mandala or mandala, however you say it, but it's Mandala. That is going to be your keyword. So, the way that my hidden giveaways work, please don't say the word giveaway in your comment. You have to leave a keyword in your comment. You must be 18 years of age or older to enter. You have to be able to accept prizes from within the US. If your country does not accept things from the US, then I'm sorry, you can't enter. And YouTube is not affiliated with this giveaway. Amazon, the publishers, none of them are affiliated with this. I like to keep it hidden because I want those people that watch my videos to get the first chance. If I put giveaway or anything like that in the title, yeah, sure, it gets lots of views, but I don't want people to just come for that, right? But I really, really appreciate the people that come. And if I keep hitting this wire, I'm gonna have to figure out how to rearrange this. If you are new here, you're welcome to enter. It's not that. It's just that I don't want. I've seen when people do giveaways, they get thousands and thousands and thousands of comments, and then they start to get all this spam and all these bots and all this stuff, and people target their channel, and it becomes a hassle. And I don't want this to become a hassle. I love it. I love spending time with you all. I love sharing in our crochet joy, right? Or fiber arts joy, whatever you do. If you don't crochet, if you knit, if you weave, if you sew, whatever it is that you do, if you're showing up to spend time with me, I'm happy to spend it with you. But I don't want it to become a chore, right? Sometimes it is hard to come up with content, but it never feels like a chore. And I don't want that. And if I start putting giveaway in all of my giveaway, the titles of the giveaway videos, then it becomes overwhelming to the point where I wouldn't want to do giveaways anymore. And I don't think that's fair to those of you that watch. So I usually put it out during the first week of the month, and I will not draw until the last week of the month. So people have all month to enter. You can share the video, of course, but please, like I said, don't put giveaway or anything like that in your comment, or I will delete your comment and you will not be entered. So, again, I want to gift you a copy of this book. I do not have 2 copies of this book. I would be buying it from Amazon and shipping it to you. if you are in the US. If you are not in the US, then we would try to arrange to get the Amazon in your country if they have something like this. If you don't live in the US and you have a US address that it can be shipped to, va bene, right? That would work for me. Um, but we'll see who wins, and at that point, we'll work it out. So, again, mandala or mandala, right? This word without the S is your keyword. So, if you are interested, put that in your comment below. Also, what patterns would you make out of this? Would you be interested in any of the ones that I chose? And as always, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!